What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and happy new year. Today is January 1st 2025, and you already know we are ready to rock and roll, post some more videos, and kind of go from there. Also, long time no see. I think the last time I posted a video was literally like February of 2024. It's been quite some time since then, but I'll explain everything in this video and kind of show you what I'm doing these days and also what we're doing in this new car. So let's start off there, I guess, pretty much. Back in April of 2024, I ended up selling my 2012 Honda Civic that I owned for, or that was in my family for over, what was that, 12 years? Oh man, yeah, 12 years, 265,000 kilometers. What a sad day that was, but also at the same time, what a cool experience it's been since then. Getting into this thing, and then also, you know, finding this thing, putting the deal together, and everything from there. So it's been a while since I've recorded a video. Bear with me here. I literally forgot the angle. I literally forgot how much I need to move my head and how much I don't need to move my head, so you guys don't feel dizzy. I'm still working on it. I'm not a professional. I just do this for fun, man. So all right, all that aside, actually one more thing. I hope you guys had a wonderful holidays, and I hope you guys had a wonderful new year, spent it with family, friends, and whoever you wanted to spend it with. I'm glad I had a great time with my family. But all right, no more, without further ado here, 2015 Lexus IS 250 F Sport. That's what we're in today. This is my new car, new to me car. It is about 10 years old now, since it's 2025, but man, this thing is a dream. I've been driving it around for, again, 7 months, since literally like the last week of April. And wow, where do we start? Literally, I started 2024 with absolutely no plans of, you know, selling the Civic. I wanted to hit like 500,000 kilometers on it. That was kind of like a goal I set, and just different things ended up arising, man. Like, I always have the car bug, and if you're a car guy, you know what I mean. Like, you see a car on the road and you're just like, damn, it'd be nice to drive that. Or you see like a nice car online or YouTube or whatever, you're like, I wish I could have that. So again, that's what I had for the last literally 10 years, 10, 12 years, and my whole life pretty much. But I stuck with the Civic for as long as possible. One being, you know, monetarily, of course, because cars is a very expensive hobby. They do get expensive really, really quickly. So you want to make sure that you know, make those moves and make those jumps accordingly without breaking the bank, essentially. So anyway, some of the criteria that I had for the next car that was from the Honda Civic was pretty much, I wanted a nice sound system in the next car, and I wanted it to be sportier. So those were like the, you know, loose criteria for what I was looking for. And this car, as you can tell, has both of those and a bunch more. So let's talk about it. I remember being in Ottawa with my friends Arjun and Sukraj. We were literally just hanging out on the couch, and whenever we're together, it ends up being like we just talk about a million different things, of course cars and real estate and all that stuff. Quickly, there's a Mazda Miata right there. Love that. Have one of those in the garage that I'll be doing a video on soon. That's my brother's. But yeah, so, you know, Arjun and Sukraj and I are just chilling, looking at cars, YouTube videos, whatever. And I remember vividly Arjun turning to me and being like, yo, Gundu, you know what I see you in, bro? And I'm like, what? Love to hear it out. I love like when people suggest cars that they think would fit my needs and like also just like my lifestyle. So he was like, I see you in a Lexus IS, man. And I'm like, dude, literally I would love to own a Lexus IS, but the main thing is these damn things were so expensive, and I really didn't want a car payment, and also at the same time I didn't want to like break the bank or anything for it. So anyway, we kind of just talked about it loosely, and I was like, yeah, that would be super dope. But Arjun has this habit of literally searching up a million things at the same time. So he ended up just like finding one, I think in Edmonton, and then finding one in like Quebec. There was like a white one, executive package. It was listed for like $20,000. It had like a gigantic claim on it though, and it was also like, we thought that it was going to be a nice little flip or even like purchase, because you'd get it at a good deal. We would have to ship it over, all this and all that. But anyway, that deal ended up falling apart because it was way too much work, and it was way like too close with the expenses of shipping it over and getting it up to speed to what the market value on these cars was at the time. So we ended up canceling that plan, and just, you know, I went about my days. I came back from Ottawa. This is probably like later in April now, probably like the 3rd week or something. And I was like, I remember the day that this car popped up on Facebook Marketplace. I was literally about to go take a shower and whatever, you know, I'm about to step foot in the tub and yada yada yada. I remember I didn't have any music on, so whatever, I went out and I went to go just cue the music, because who's taking a shower without music these days? So anyway, you know, I'd be DJing it up. So I was over there going to cue this song, and I get a message from my friend Arjun, and he sends me this car on Facebook Marketplace. And it was literally, oh wonderful, the highway lights just came on. I was like, it looks a little dark out here, but anyway, so the Facebook Marketplace ad literally had this car. It was listed as an F Sport 2. The interior was red and the outside was atomic silver, which is a very cool Lexus color. I absolutely love it. But what I loved like more than anything else about this car was the price. It was listed at $17,000 Canadian, and I was like mind blown, because the market on these cars is way higher. Like, for something that's an F Sport 2, you're probably looking at anywhere above $20,000 at that point, even all the way up to like 23 to like 25,000. So it was like, I'm like, is this guy real? Sorry about that, had to switch lanes. If you guys got dizzy, my bad. Again, I forgot, sorry. But anyway, so I'm like, is this guy real? Like, is this a scam ad? So I ended up messaging the guy. The ad had been up for about like 5-6 minutes. Ended up messaging him. He replied back right away, and I was like, dude, give me your number, I need to talk to you. So anyway, literally got his phone number, got him on the line, and I was like, bro, are you real? And he's like, yes, I am. He was this older gentleman selling this car. It was his wife's car, and I was just like, brother, I will come over to wherever the car is located like as soon as possible. I just need to make sure a couple things are, you know, they align. So anyway, I ended up asking him for the VIN number, and I went to the local Service Ontario to confirm and get the used vehicle package to make sure like he was indeed the owner of the car, and the car was again a real car. So what I found on that used vehicle car package is that it's a one owner Lexus bought from Hefner Lexus out in Kitchener, over there in that area, Kitchener, Waterloo, and it spent majority of its life in Waterloo. And one of the cool things about this car is that it only had 104,000 kilometers on it. So low mileage, low price, and it's an F Sport. I was just like mind boggled. So anyway, my mom and I took my mom on a little road trip to Parry Sound. For geographical context, I live closer to Toronto, and that's about a, you know, hour and a half, 2 hour drive, but it was during rush hours. I think it took about 2 hours, 2.5 hours to get there. So anyway, made our way over there, looked at the car. It was in pristine condition, and yeah, again, one owner, his wife drove it. It lived pretty much in a condo parking lot majority of its life, and yeah, that was kind of it. I was the first person who messaged him on Facebook Marketplace, and we shook hands literally right there for the car. And he was really nice enough to deliver it down back to me, and you know what, I appreciated that times a million. So Anyway, got the car delivered to me. He was super nice enough to do that. $17,000 cash for this thing. And I mean, yeah, like I don't know if that's an important fact, but anyway, that's what we paid for the car. And it was a smoking deal. 104,000 kilometers, no rollback kilometers. Everything was logged on the Carfax, everything and all that stuff. So everything was checked out, right? I remember one of the key things when I went to go look at the car is that when I first sat in it, I knew that all the higher trims had the really nice sound system that the Lexuses come with, which is like the Mark Levinson sound. And I looked down and I saw the name and I was like, no way. Like, I just thought the high end, like the top trim ones had the Mark Levinson, not the frickin', you know, not like the lower trims or whatever. So yeah, and anyway, like he had it listed wrong. That's kind of the conclusion of that story. So yeah, pretty much picked up an F Sport 3 2015 Lexus IS 250 for $17,000, which is way below market, and it was in such pristine condition. Like, oh man, I just couldn't believe it. So it did need, again, like when I bought it, it needed some like maintenance stuff, but again, every car needs a little bit of maintenance stuff. So whenever I buy a car, there's a checklist of things that we do, and wanted to make sure that this car was in tip-top shape. So got the car on that Friday, I think it was like April 27th or something, and then by Saturday or Monday it was in the shop. We put new spark plugs in it, rotors, brakes all around. What else did we do on this thing? Oil change, all the fluids, wipers, like yada yada yada, like all the little like maintenance things here and there. We got it up and running into top-notch spec. As of today, I believe this car is at somewhere close to 122,000 kilometers. I just forgot where that stupid button is. Oh, here we go. Let's see. 122,013 kilometers. So that's pretty cool. I did drive the heck out of this car for the last 7 months and did more mileage than this car is used to. So that was pretty, you know, different. I'm sure this car is like, who the heck is driving me these days? Where I would happen to living in a parking lot and driving maybe 5-6 kilometers to work every day. Change of plans, buddy. You're in my hands now, and we drive our cars on this channel. So that was kind of it. It's been a hoot, like, owning this thing. It does have, you know, like the Lexus entertainment over here. As you can take a look, it'll turn on. There it is. I do plan on getting Apple CarPlay. I've just been extremely lazy to go get it, because majority of the time I know where I'm going and I don't really need Apple CarPlay. This thing has Bluetooth. The sound is so good in this car. So I've just been putting it off, but I should definitely get it. It will make my life a lot easier. But the only reason I have this thing shut off is because it's pretty dated, as you can see. Like, the navigation, it looks very dated, and I just don't like that look. And I'm coming from my Honda Civic that pretty much had nothing. And I do wish that you could turn that screen off in that car, but you couldn't. So anyway, in this one, wonderfully, you can turn the screen off. I enjoy the clean look of what it looks like at nighttime. This is kind of like, you know, everything available to you, and it looks wicked. So that's pretty much the story of, you know, this Lexus, man. It's been a super cool car to own. It does get a bunch of looks, I guess, from like people that don't really know what it is. I'm talking mainly from like older folks and like little kids and stuff, not like car guys being like, yo bro, that's a sick car. This thing is stock. Right now it's on the winter tires. I think they're like Michelin X-Ice or something like that. And the alloys are also different. They're not like the F Sport alloys that the car comes with. So for 17,000 smackaroonies, ya boy got 2 sets of tires, really good. Like the winter tires have a bunch of life left on them, and some, like, what was it, I think the summer tires were some like Pirelli for a something. They're really nice tires. I think they were pretty expensive or whatnot, but like they were sick and they look dope. It's a staggered setup, 255 in the back, 225 in the front for the summers. The car sits clean and mint. I will be doing a more in-depth review of this car, but I kind of just wanted to make this video to introduce the car, but also at the same, like introduce the car to the channel, but also at the same time let you guys know what's happening with the channel in 2025, and kind of going from there. So I guess we can pivot onto that topic now. So come 2025, I do want to do some more YouTube videos. They're going to be revolved around POV drives. I'm still going to try to review as many cars as I can because I enjoy driving them and all that stuff. I will try to experience as many cars as possible, but another thing I'm going to start incorporating is some life POV drive vlogs. It's gonna be revolved around my life, so I don't know if that's gonna be entertaining to you guys, but you know, it'll be revolving around business, it'll be revolving around day-to-day, just random things that keep me going. And I find that a lot of things that I do end up helping a lot of people around me. So the thought process there was kind of like the moto vlogs. I don't know if you guys have been to that YouTube side, but I used to think moto vlogging was one of the coolest things. I used to spend countless hours watching moto vlogs online. So yeah, it was just people literally driving their, like riding their motorcycle around, talking, chit-chatting, and that's kind of what I want to do with the POV drives. So let's see where we can take it. I have a couple goals for 2025. I do want to hit 500 subscribers on my channel and then try to work my way up to 1,000. So that'll be like the larger goal. But anyway, we'll start off with hitting 500 first, and then we'll celebrate that as the time comes. Wow, this guy is... holy crap. Okay, I don't even know what to do there because buddy was... I was trying to give him some room, but he ended up just stopping. Weird drivers on the road, man. Weird drivers. So anyway, didn't want him to hit me. Just wanted to make sure and play it safe there. But okay, I do want to make sure that I hit about 1,000 subscribers, and like 1,000 subscribers plus, but also at the same time just make these videos because I do enjoy making the videos and posting them on the web. And it's kind of cool. Like I was watching some of my old videos and I'm like, damn, like I really did that. And to think like I watch a bunch of other YouTubers like post YouTube videos, I just think it's like a super cool topic, but I can get to that way later and ramble on about that. But yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of like the channel update. I hope you guys are strapped in for the ride. It'd be super cool. I know a bunch of you guys comment on a lot of my videos, and I really appreciate and read every single comment you guys put out there. And it just makes my day brighter because a lot of people have like, dude, that one Civic video that I have posted that has like 50,000 views. There's so many people sharing their stories about the Honda Civic and how absolutely wicked the Honda Civic is. They're sharing pretty much their stories with their ownership, and majority of the stories, believe it or not, are literally like high mileage Honda Civic maintenance. That's all it took, like regular scheduled maintenance. All it took, oil changes, brakes, tires, yada yada yada, and it's a mint car, man. I cannot, you know, I can't recommend that car enough to literally anybody and everyone because of how simple and easy it is to own, use, and all that stuff. So 10 out of 10. I will be, you know, posting more videos and whatever about, well, not about the Honda Civic, but just more videos overall. So I'm gonna try to aim for, you know, posting videos Mondays and Fridays, so about 2 videos a week. It's gonna change from this like vlog aspect to like a car review to whatever. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna like put everything down into stone. I'm gonna be pretty flexible about it. I just want to make these videos because I have a lot of fun doing it, and then I hope you guys enjoy it as well. But other than that, I'm gonna end the video here. We'll come back with another video soon, but until then, I hope you guys enjoy 2025. We'll talk about some goals. We'll talk about 2024 in another video, and you know, I wish you the best of luck. I wish you all the health, wealth, and prosperity in 2025. Let's smash our goals and, you know, Oh, what a perfect thing. That right there is one of my goals. So a 911 actually is one of my goals, not for 2025, just in my life. I do want to own that car. I think a lot of people probably share that dream, so it'd be kind of cool. Let me know your dreams down below. Let me know your goals down below. I hope you guys are strapped in for the journey, man. We'll see you guys soon. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm a noob at this, and we're just gonna do whatever we can to have some fun, make some YouTube videos, and enjoy 2025, man. See what it has to offer. Take care, everybody. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let's try to hit 500 subscribers, and let me know what your goals are for 2025, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.